That's right, it's time. We're in country for the Hometown Movie Guys. Good morning, Chris Higgins in the studio with the Hometown Movie Guy this morning, Craig. How you doing, Craig?
Good morning.
Manager over at the Sawmill Theatres, and we'll be talking movies this morning. Andy and Nathan not able to make it in this morning, but the show must go on. And we will talk about movies that are playing at the theater right now and new movies that have come in or that are starting today. And
yeah, 3 new ones today.
3 new ones. It looks like one of them, Carpenter?
The Carpenter.
The Carpenter.
Faith-based film.
Mm-hmm.
Faith-based film. It's a, this guy's a Viking who's in the fighting pits in Rome. And comes across Jesus, and then it's just kind of how Jesus influences him, and so like I said, a faith-based film.
That's
kind of a you know, they say MMA meets The Chosen.
Oh wow!
So a little bit of a kind of a different concept here, but
yeah,
it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it is interesting. The description of the movie: an adopted Viking orphan becomes a carpenter's apprentice to Jesus. The orphan, Oren, fights as a side hustle. His experience training as a carpenter with Jesus as his mentor changes his lifestyle. Wow, the King of the Ring meets the Prince of Peace. That's what it has on the poster there. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, something a little different.
Yeah, rated PG-13. Showtimes on that are 12:45, 3:45, and 6:45. And anybody that, you know, the cast, anyone that Hollywood?
I don't think there's anyone really stands out on that one. Again, you know, some of these faith-based films, they keep the, I don't have the budget on either, but they keep the budget pretty low on these. Yeah, I would expect this was probably made on $5 million or less even. You know, it's a good pattern to follow though. Mm-hmm. You keep that budget down like that, and that first weekend you make your money back, and then everything else is just profit.
Yep. Yeah. It. I imagine. I wonder what the budget, because it looks like you know, some of the scenes, some of the sets, a little more.
There's something into it. It wasn't just something they threw together. They put some money into it.
Huh. And just looking up, trying to find about that, maybe. The budget on that, or what its budget and box office. That's, wow, all these different films, not not this one. There's a lot of different Carpenter films out there. Yeah. The Carpenter and
Sometimes these smaller film companies don't report that stuff.
Yeah, they don't get it out there.
Yeah.
And Rotten Tomatoes really doesn't have too much on it. What comes up? John Carpenter. That was a more recent.
John Carpenter. Now these Prince of Darkness and Terminator. Yeah.
Huh. John, directors at the box office. John Carpenter. There we go. So yeah, this Carpenter starts today. The Carpenter, and then other movies. 2 other movies starting today. Hit Pig.
Hit
Pig, and this is animated, rated PG. 4 showtimes on this one. 12:30, 2:45, 5, and 7:15.
Yeah, this is definitely a kids one. You know,
yeah.
PG kids movie, animated kids one. It only runs an hour and 20 minutes long.
Okay.
So it's a quick one, you know, so good for some of the younger kids. You know, you can't sit still for too long.
Yeah, and this one has quite a few stars in this one.
Voice actors in this.
Yeah, let's see, Rotten Tomatoes, so far, okay score, critics, you know. No audience scores yet on it, but the cast, Jason Sudeikis,
yeah.
Andy Serkis, who plays Gollum.
All right.
He has a voice in here. RuPaul, Flavor Flav.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Flavor Flav does a voice in here. Doesn't say who. It just says voice. That's funny. It has all these characters. You know, Pickles, the polecat, Bertha, Lola the koala, but then Flavor Flav, it just says voice. Even this Charlie Adler, Super Rooster. So there's a Super Rooster in this one. Yeah, but
It looks fun.
yeah, Hit Pig. It looks this one. Let's see, what is the description? There's an elephant in it. Don't see a pig anywhere on the cover or anything. But what is it? Hit Pig is a clever bounty hunting pig who catches escaped animals and returns them to their owners. His next job is the biggest yet, to return a dancing elephant named Pickles to a maniacal Vegas showman for $1 million. The mission quickly escalates into a wild adventure around the world. When danger looms, it is up to Hit Pig to save the day, but he can't do it alone. He must realize that some things are more important than a paycheck, and he finds the greatest bounty of all, friends. Wow, hey, look at that. So,
with a message too. Huh?
A message, yeah. Friendship, the importance of friendship.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's not money. Money isn't everything. So, yeah, Hit Pig. Now I see the pig. He's just not on the. Oh, he is. He's in the elephant. He's on the elephant's trunk. Yeah, you have an elephant with a pig kind of standing on his trunk. So, Hit Pig, kids movie, again rated PG, 1:20 long. So
yeah, it's a short one.
Yeah, good length for kids, to where they're not sitting there a really long time. And again, 4 showtimes on Hit Pig: 12:30, 2:45, 5, and 7:15. And then the third new movie, this one we were talking about in the theater last week when I stopped by to say hi, and this one looks really cool. It's Here.
Here, yeah.
Here, with Tom Hanks, and who's the female actress? Let's see.
Robin Wright.
Robin Wright.
Yeah, Robin Wright.
So Tom Hanks, Robin Wright, and this one is just a really cool concept, I think, or story, or
Yeah, kind of I guess it sort of follows actually just a location really where their house is, and just as it moves through time and different things that happen there.
Mm-hmm. Wow, and there's a character in the movie, Earl Higgins. That's interesting. Just looking through this, I'm like, hey, Earl Higgins. Wow.
This one looks really good, and of course, Tom Hanks. Everybody loves Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
And some cool CGI in this one. We've got a young Tom Hanks. They kind of roll back the clock here and make him look like he's in his 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this looks like a solid film. Good one for pacing. A good pacing movie.
Yeah. So reuniting the director, writer, and stars of Forrest Gump. So here is an original film about multiple families and a special place they inhabit. The story travels through generations, capturing the most relatable of human experiences. So Zemeckis is the writer, I believe. Robert Zemeckis, the producer, screenwriter. Tom Hanks. So Zemeckis, Forrest Gump, Castaway, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Contact, Back to the Future. Wow.
Yeah.
And directs from a screenplay by Eric Roth, who also Forrest Gump, Killers of the Flower Moon, Dune, and A Star Is Born.
Nice.
Yeah. So this just looking at the trailer, it looks like it'll be a great
Should be solid. Yeah, should be solid. Looks really good.
Yeah. So this movie, again, is rated PG-13. Showtimes 1, 4, and 7 on here. And this one, let's see how long. This one is 1 hour and 44 minutes, so not terribly long either. Not like some of the movies we've seen recently that 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah, we got some coming up here, but
yeah,
for the holiday, but yeah, nothing right now.
Gotcha. So 1 hour 44, and again, check out the trailers on this. It looks very entertaining, and just a very original,
Yes,
I think,
yeah.
story or concept.
Good one for, like I said, good one for pacing.
There we
good
go.
pacing film.
Good pacing movie. So other movies that are still in theaters, how about Venom, The Last Dance? How has that one been doing?
You know, it's done all right. I guess it's a little bit off from the other ones, but this is kind of the final one with Tom Hardy as Venom. So yeah, it's done all right.
Okay.
Not great, but it's done all right.
And this one, yeah, Tom Hardy returns as Venom, one of Marvel's greatest and most complex characters. I would say that's true. For the final film in the trilogy, Eddie and Venom are on the run, hunted by both of their worlds. And with the net closing in, the duo are forced into a devastating decision that will bring the curtains down on Venom and Eddie's last dance. So, yeah, that one rated PG-13, 1:30, 4:30, 7:30 showtimes on that one. And that one's done okay. You've said here in Payson.
Yeah.
And I wonder how that's done across the country. And it's, here's an example, audience 80%, so they have liked it. Critics 39. So critics, you know, not so much, but the audience has definitely enjoyed it, and I think that's the most important thing.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's what you should look at if you're looking at Rotten Tomatoes, see what the audience score is, and definitely go off that. So Venom: The Last Dance is about to snack on a new top 100 of all-time box office list. It currently sits at 123 million internationally and 61 domestic, so 185 million.
I think it's about the budget on it though too.
That's about the budget, huh?
Yeah.
It said it was 110.
Oh, 110?
Was,
That's not bad.
yeah, was produced for a reported cost of 110 million. So, 185, that's not bad.
They're getting there. Yeah, they're
Getting there. Yeah, they're getting there. So, in this one, it said it needs less than 2 million. I guess if they get to 187 million, it would be one of the top 100 highest grossing superhero movies ever at the domestic box office. So, yeah, doing pretty good. And it's not been out there, what, it's been out there 1 week? 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think this
1
is
week?
the second week of it. Yeah.
Second week, so only a week out there. And I think Tom Hardy does a good job. I know the Bike Riders, was that the recent one?
Oh yeah,
he was in?
yeah, Bike Riders, yeah.
That one I know I did see, and I thought it was really good. It didn't, I don't think it didn't do great in the theaters.
Not great, no.
No, and critics 80% on that, audience like 75, but I don't think the box office numbers were the biggest on that, and yeah, yeah, I thought it would maybe do better than that, because he gave a really good performance in that one. I think Tom Hardy is just solid.
Yeah.
Solid actor.
Yes, yeah, no, he is.
Yeah, 36 million is what it made worldwide. So, that's not, and it probably was a little bit more than that to make it. So.
Yeah, that one had some star power in it too. Butler, is that the kid's name?
Yeah, I'll tell you right
He was
here.
in
Austin Butler.
Austin Butler, yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
he played
Austin
Elvis.
Butler.
He played Elvis Presley.
Oh, that's right, yeah, Benny.
Elvis, yeah.
Tom Hardy, not really anyone else mainly. Norman Reedus, who plays in The Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
Yeah. What is his name? And then they did a spin-off on him.
Yeah.
It will.
Yeah, it'll come around here.
I know. Daryl. Daryl, and I forget the last name, but yeah, Daryl on that. So, Venom: The Last Dance, still in theaters, again rated PG-13. And also, still in theaters, We Live in Time. Rated R, showtimes 1, 4, and 7. And how was this one done?
It's done all right. Kind of so. So it is an R-rated film.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's kind of a romantic drama type thing. So yeah, it's done all right. Nothing too great.
Gotcha. Andrew Garfield in this one.
And Emily Pug.
Emily Pug, yep, in it as well. Yeah, let's see, Rotten Tomatoes here. Wow, solid, scores 85 audience and 78 from the critics. So
This is an A24 film.
Okay.
A24 does some kind of smaller films.
Okay.
But usually they're quite good. You know, very well received, and they can be a little bit edgy too. They did Hereditary and The Witch, some of those Midsommar.
Gotcha.
There were Ex Machina, some of that stuff. So they've done a lot of good things, and so they usually put out quality product.
Yeah, this one, let's see, what was I going to say on this one? Yeah, it, again, you know, really good reviews. I was going to read the description. Almut, Florence Pugh, and Tobias, Andrew Garfield, are brought together in a surprise encounter that changes their lives through snapshots of their life together, falling for each other, building a home, becoming a family. A difficult truth is revealed that rocks its foundation. As they embark on a path challenged by the limits of time, they learn to cherish each moment of the unconventional route their love story has taken, and filmmaker John Crowley's decade-spanning, deeply moving romance. Well,
Well, you're going to see kind of a switch here too with the holidays coming in. Kind of more of these kind of family-based films. You know, that's what people want to see this time of year.
Yeah,
Here's another one that's, you know, kind of in that same category.
Gotcha. Yeah. So this one's still in theaters. We Live in Time, and again rated R. Showtime's on that 1, 4, and 7. And then I think the last movie that is currently playing is Whitebird. And Whitebird, this movie, wow, on Rotten Tomatoes, an amazing score from the audience. Gillian Anderson in this one, and oh my gosh, you used to love her in X-Files. Such a great show. And Helen Mirren.
Yes, it's got some people in it.
Yeah, wow. So what is this movie kind of about?
It's kind of a sequel to Wonder.
Oh, okay.
Kind of the Wonder Theatres with Augie and that, and that was kind of on bullying, and this one is too. You know, kind of the how you treat people, and the kid that was actually picking on Augie and Wonder, I think now moves to a new school.
Yeah.
And then he kind of goes through some of the same type of thing.
Oh wow. Yeah, from the best-selling author of Wonder, the book that sparked a movement to choose kind, comes this inspirational next chapter. In Whitebird, A Wonder Story, we follow Julian, Bryce Geezer, who has struggled to belong ever since he was expelled from his former school for his treatment of Augie. So to transform his life, Julian's grandmother, Helen Mirren, finally reveals to Julian her own story of courage. During her youth in Nazi-occupied France, a boy shelters her from mortal danger. They find first love in a stunning, magical world of their own creation, while the boy's mother, Gillian Anderson, risks everything to keep her safe. So from director Mark Forster, Finding Neverland, and Christopher Robin, screenwriter Mark Baumbach, and based on the book Whitebird, A Wonder Story. Well, so uplifting movie, how to act of kindness, how one act of kindness can live on forever.
Yes.
So cool. Well, that one does sound like a feel-good movie.
It's been doing good up here in Payson too. It's been our between Venom and Wonder have been our two top films.
Wow. And again, the audience score on this, 99.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh. Yeah, it has a hot popcorn. The popcorn meter is like hot popcorn, 99, 4.8 stars out of 5 is what this gets by the audience. Critics, 73%. So
That's not bad either. No,
Not,
that's
you know,
solid.
yeah. not bad. They're looking at, different things, aspects, and kind of picking it apart a little bit more than the audience, where I think the audience are probably just going off of, wow, it made me feel good.
Yeah.
It was a real feel-good movie. Like this person, I loved the story, the way it was told, the acting was great, especially the girl in the lead role. Not a fan of the pop music at the beginning and end, but other than that, great. And they gave it, 4 stars. Yeah. So that's cool. Excellent. One of the best movies I've seen in a long time is another review. So there we go. Well, those are the movies that are currently playing at Sawmill Theatres. And let me see, if you look on the sawmilltheatres.com website, you can see the movies that are currently playing and also coming soon. And one of the movies coming in here November 8th, looks kind of funny, the cover here, The Best Christmas Pageant Ever.
Kind of has that a little bit of a Home Alone vibe to it.
Yeah.
They're doing their Christmas pageant, and one of the kind of outcast families gets involved in it.
Yeah, and it's from the creator of The Chosen. Wow. Yeah, The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. Nobody is ready for the mayhem and surprises that ensue when 6 of the worst youngsters disrupt the town's yearly Christmas performance. Oh, yeah. That one's probably like, some parents probably sitting there like, oh yeah, we've been through this.
Yeah, no, it looks good. It's a PG too. It's a PG rated, so like you said, kind of a Home Alone type thing. The same sort of vibe to it.
Another movie coming in November 8th, Conclave.
Conclave, yes, yeah, we just got Conclave confirmed.
Wow.
Actually, it came out last week, and they didn't want to give it to us right away, but we got that one for the 8th. Yeah, it's kind of a the Pope passes. And it kind of goes into this little more of the background of what happens behind the scenes when a Pope when a Pope passes, and then they have to go through, we've seen it from the outside, I guess, but it's kind of a little more of the inside of what's going on.
A private conclave, a private meeting or secret assembly. So that's what that's about. The cast in this, oh my gosh. An amazing cast. Just looking at this, one of the actors that I really enjoy, and I think does amazing, Stanley Tucci. Oh my gosh, all the different roles he plays. But then Ralph, how do you say it, Fiennes? Ralph Fiennes, Fiennes, Fiennes. Yeah, Ralph, I think Fiennes. Isabella Rossellini. John Lithgow, yeah, just some really great actors in this one. So Conclave coming out, and that is November 8th. And let's see, what else? And then Red One.
Yeah,
November 15th. Yeah, The Rock, who always draws people to the theaters. And Chris Evans in that one. Lucy Liu. And J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, this looks like a fun one.
Yeah.
That's someone kidnapped Santa Claus.
Wow.
They got to get Santa Claus back.
And then, let's see, a couple other, Bonhoeffer, Pastor, Spy, Assassin. Wow, this one looks really good.
I think it's set in World War II, I believe.
Yeah, World War II, yeah. As the world teeters on the brink of annihilation, Dietrich Bonhoeffer joins a deadly plot to assassinate Hitler, risking his faith and fate to save millions of Jews from genocide. Wow. So that's exclusively in theaters, Thanksgiving, November 22nd.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we will be on that Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So starting November 20th, that's a Wednesday, we will be back open 7 days a week.
All right.
And then we're going to stay open 7 days a week through the holiday.
Through the holidays into the new year.
Probably about middle of January, then we'll go back to the 6-day week. But
gotcha.
Yes, that one's coming up.
That one's coming up. Wicked is also coming. So this probably based off the Broadway show?
Based off the Broadway show, yeah. This is it's a PG film.
PG, yeah.
I'm not really sure how much of a PG and everything, so but it's not really a kids movie.
Yeah.
It's kind of a Wizard of Oz, type thing going on there. 2 hours and 40 minutes long.
Okay.
This is one I was talking about with, coming back to kind of the epic stuff here. So this is a long one, like I said, and that's why, not really, I don't think a kid's thing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a long time for a...
Yeah. And then it's really then a movie that, oh my gosh, I think it's going to be amazing, Gladiator 2.
Early reviews are, best movie of the year.
Wow, Gladiator 2 coming out November 22nd, and then Moana 2 coming out November 27th, so...
More Dwayne Johnson.
Oh gosh, yeah. Just some real big movies here coming out here in November, and that's really getting into the holiday season. So the holidays, you get the big blockbusters, and the summer blockbusters,
Yep.
and
That's when it comes. Yeah, we got Mufasa coming out for Christmas.
oh,
Yeah,
nice.
it's kind of a prequel, I guess, to Lion King. Looks really good. Sonic 3 coming out, so some good kid stuff.
And that's always nice because around the holidays, when there's Thanksgiving break, Christmas break, all those times where the kids are off from school, you can take them in to the theater to check out the movies.
This is the time you have whole families coming in, bigger groups coming in to see these films, and
grandparents taking the families to the movies.
Yes. And like you said, the studios know what they're doing. They put out this big stuff in the holidays and then in the summertime. So we're firmly into the holiday stuff now, though.
There we go. So, and again, starting, when is that again?
November 20th.
November 20th is when the movie theater will be open 7 days a week.
We are open on Thanksgiving. We'll be open all day Thanksgiving.
And I believe Christmas Day, right?
Christmas, so we go, on Christmas Eve, we close early. So we'll do the 4 o'clock shows, and that'll be it then. So we won't do the 7s, and then on Christmas Day, we open late. So we don't do that first set. So we'll open 3 o'clock on Christmas Day. But we will be there, but yeah, we're giving shortened hours.
Yeah.
Let everyone go and spend time with their family.
Hey, there we go. And again, if you want to check out all the movies that are playing currently at the theaters or the ones coming soon, also hours, all the times, you can check it out on the website sawmilltheatres.com. So there you go. Well, thank you, Craig. And thank you everyone for listening and watching today. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and go check out a movie. Well, time to get back to the music with some Jim Croce, Melissa Etheridge, and Grateful Dead and more. But let's first get an update from the National Weather Service. All right.